Hello, namaste, Lizzy.
Namaste, Geny.
And thank you so much for coming to have this brief interview with me. I just wanted to share a little bit of your story. We've been doing Ayurveda for a little bit, and why don't you tell us, how did you to come to me to do a bit of Ayurveda? What was your situation when you started? What were your objectives? And this far, we have been together for a couple of months.
Mm.
How have you evolved into where you are today?
Yeah, as always, it's just to sort of try and keep it brief because I will ramble. My I've sort of on and off over the years. I think, I must try yoga, and that's as far as it's got. But my sister has attended one of your classes and just said, no, it's completely different. Geny is brilliant. It's realistic, and also I like the idea of the meditation sort of brought in, because what I was looking for was, one, I wanted to try and change my lifestyle, my weight, my eating habits, and my exercise. So because I do exercise in as much as I walk the dogs, but it was almost stagnated as that. So, healthy in as much that I'm outside a lot, walking the dogs, but I just put on so much weight. I think, and COVID didn't help because your mindset became comfort eating. There's no way I don't get depressed as such, but you felt suddenly hemmed in. It was just a weird thing. And I realized that so much of that, I think, was also tied up with my health, my weight, just feeling generally that I needed to do something, but I didn't know what.
Yes, and you were thinking of extreme solutions as well, weren't you?
Because you get to a stage, you start thinking, because I had read up, and that's when I knew I suddenly needed help, because I was reading up on gastric pills. You can swallow. It's like a gastric balloon. And I know it's just a part of me thought, well, that's not really a fix. It's a fix for one piece, which would be my weight, but it wasn't a fix for, why do I eat so much? What is in me that's changed me from eating quite healthily and everything else to just eating rubbish, truthfully. And I know I'm a trigger person. As soon as I'm upset, I go for the food. And it was just a general, I said, not dissatisfied with life, have a lovely life, not unhappy. And then I went to one of your sessions on mood boards and the future. And I sort of realized again, I'm pretty content and pretty happy. But what I wasn't happy with was the way I was treating myself, and health-wise, eating-wise, and also beating myself up, because what would happen, it'd become a vicious circle.
So has it been difficult to change your habit, applying the Ayurveda principles that I shared with you?
No, not really. Not really. I mean, I'd like to say yes, it's hard, and I'm not great. I'm not brilliant. I mean, I say to Geny, because I'm trying, but if I want a cake now, and I will, so I'm not going to pretend that I haven't eaten cakes or I haven't eaten bread. That is my downfall. But I would say, by and large, what I've done now, and I can recognise it. If I sort of really have a craving, I think, right, I need something. One, if I've been doing some exercise, or I've been eating healthily, or I've been sort of drinking soup or something, you feel less likely. Because in the morning I will have a lemon and ginger tea. Then I made the detox tea. So what happens, because you're drinking that, you somehow either you don't have the craving. It does really help reduce the craving. Or you think, actually, I'm undoing some really good work here. But that said, when I do want a cake, and I do, and I will actually eat that cake and think, well, that's okay. Where what I would do before would buy the pack of 2 Belgian buns and eat both. Spend the evening saying, I shouldn't have done that. Where the other day I wanted one, I had one, and it was like, okay, that's it.
That's perfect. And this is the thing that I like about the way that you've been working with yourself, Lizzy, because I always say there is a lot to be said for cultivating things that give us pleasure, that make us feel good. And you can have a sweet meditation where you are having a chocolate, but you are being fully in there and you're enjoying it. And you have shared with me that because of doing that, then you didn't have the 2, you had only 1. This is what makes the huge, huge difference. So what results have you had this far?
As I said to Geny, I've lost almost 2 stone.
Woohoo!
I'm really happy.
Fantastic.
think, you know, I said it's a definite 1 stone, say £10, and then I have those days when it's up and down. But yeah, so I'm really, really happy about that. But it's so, you know, I'm not going to pretend it's not about vanity, because there is an element of vanity in there too. You want to be slimmer, you want to look better, you want to wear the clothes you want to wear.
And it's health, because if you put on weight,
Yeah.
your joints suffer, you are more likely to, you're a better candidate for diabetes and other things. So yes.
That's the reality of real life, you know, and what, Geny, you've helped me do exactly that. So it's actually helped my health more than anything, because the weight, as you can hear from my dogs, I have a real life. I work at home, I have the dogs, I have my children, I have my you know, my mum's not very well, you know, not she's fine, but you've got family. It's a real life.
Yes.
And I think what this has helped me do, along with, and I'm getting into the yoga, and I'm not Jenny's best pupil, but that's okay.
Oh, you are.
Again, that's the thing. I'm not just saying it because I'm talking to Geny, but I would say to anyone, if Geny wasn't listening, you never feel under pressure. And if something's not right, as Geny explains, obviously there's a right way of doing it, but don't beat yourself up, because that's what she's there for. She's going to get you to the point where you say, right, understand it, I've got it. And it's a very, very realistic way. And so that's what I think I like. And then, I mean, I know I'm chatting a lot, Geny, but the other thing that I really enjoy is the meditation angle, like the yoga nidra. And I don't know if anyone knows, but I'd never heard of it before.
It's a good way of meditating, isn't it? Because we do it lying down, you just relax, and you can't get it wrong. It's amazing.
And initially, because you think, I might have to go and pull my dogs.
Doggies. Lizzy, I'll let you go to care for the doggies. Thank you for your testimonial, and namaste.
Take care. Bye, Geny.
Bye-bye.